Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel. Here's a headline from the Crypto Basic. Locked XRP and XRPL automated market maker pools surpass 2.1 million as XRP supply shock looms. Now, I'll just tell you right at the outset of this video, I respectfully disagree with this narrative. I do not believe that as a result of this occurring, although I'm very happy to see it, there's real adoption here, happy to report on that, very happy to report on that. I do not believe that this is going to result in some sort of imminent XRP supply shock that rockets the price of XRP. Now, of course, I do believe the price of XRP will ultimately rocket. It's very clear. I've made my bet, but I think that's going to happen because we're in a bull market anyway. So I'm going to share with you the perspective because I like to share opposing viewpoints on this channel. It's not all about just what I think, although I'm happy to share what I do think. But no, I don't think the narrative honestly makes sense. There's also this headline from the Crypto Basic. XRP may soar 942% to $5.20 after Bitcoin halving. Now, look, I'd be surprised if we don't see that price at some unknown point in the future, though nobody knows for sure what's going to happen with XRP price. I admit I don't know either, but I disagree with this narrative as well, because after the halving has nothing to do with this. We also have this headline from you today: XRP versus Bitcoin. Legendary trader Peter Brandt's cryptic comment sparks intrigue. Now, this is another one of those instances where a person who is otherwise intelligent and shares valuable insight with people who enjoy following him. It just has, unfortunately, XRP derangement syndrome. So people who are otherwise smart and intelligent are just completely missing the mark when it comes to XRP, and consistently missing the mark. It's like, it's just amazing. Like, they should look inward and realize even if they're good chart analysts, how are they so drastically wrong about XRP consistently when they have such a great hit rate on other coins? This is one of the most famous analysts in the entire crypto space. He called the top of the market in 2017. That's one of the things he's most famous for in crypto. And he also basically pinpoint nailed the bottom of the market a year later at the end of 2018. But he can't figure out why it makes sense for XRP to exist. He just can't figure it out. It's a mystery. He's never gonna know. It's just absurd. But before going further, I do want to be clear, I do not have a financial background of any kind. I am not offering financial advice, and you definitely should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. I'm just an enthusiast who enjoys making YouTube videos about crypto-related topics, but just as a hobby and just for fun. By the way, do you hear that? I don't know if my mic's picking that up, but I'm at my desk, and my dog, her name's Peeve, she's my pet Peeve. She is almost always by my feet under my desk, just kind of chilling there. And she frequently just sleeps. And so she's under my desk right now, and she's having little doggy dreams. So it sounds like, whoop, whoop. So if you're hearing that sound, that's her dreaming right now. It's very adorable. What a sweet little doggo. Do you hear that? I hope the mic's picking that up because it's cute as hell. All right, so on to the first piece. Locked XRP and XRPL AMM pools surpass 2.1 million as XRP supply shock looms. The XRP locked in XRPL AMM pools has surpassed the 2.1 million mark, triggering speculation that the automated market maker functionality could contribute to an XRP supply shock. The XRP ledger is evolving into a more resilient ecosystem with the integration of impactful DeFi protocols. Particularly noteworthy is the newly implemented AMM functionality, which has garnered significant interest from network participants. However, the XRPL AMM functionality encountered an issue that halted its utility as liquidity providers redeemed and withdrew their tokens. Due to the mass withdrawal of tokens, locked XRP was reduced to 279,000 as of April 7th. Following the resolution of the bug, trading activities resumed, and a notable increase in liquidity provision was observed. Shortly after the amendment fix passed, the network recorded a surge in liquidity across multiple pools, with total XRP locked crossing 820,000 in a few hours, the Crypto Basic learned. In the most recent disclosure, XRPL DUNL validator VET confirmed that the figure has now surpassed the 2.1 million mark a mere 4 days after the amendment fix. At the time of the disclosure, the network saw exactly I'll just use a round number here, 2.1 million XRP locked in AMM pools. And so look, I think that this is one of those cases, and you frequently see this when there's new technology available. I think that a lot of times people overestimate the impact of it in the short term and then underestimate it over the long haul, and I think that's probably the case here. So this is going to be, this right here will be way more substantial in the future, and it's also, importantly, one of those things that's going to help to ensure the long-term viability of XRP and the XRP ledger. So that's the way I look at it. Now, all sorts of people are saying all sorts of things, and some people think there's going to be a supply shock, including Zach Rector. And so nothing against the guy. I just respectfully disagree with him. But let me jump down to this part of the article and read as follows. Despite the low amount of XRP locked in these pools, representing just 0.0039% of circulating supply, market commentators have argued that the AMM functionality could in fact contribute to a looming XRP supply shock. So folks, just to be clear, they're happy to see the adoption of this technology, but it's not the case that a whole bunch of new speculators who would not otherwise be within the XRP ecosystem jumped in some sort of meaningful way. Like that's just it's not a true narrative. Now, the XRP ledger, I love it. XRP is my favorite crypto, widely adopted, one of the most successful blockchains in all of history. But again, as cited here by the Crypto Basic, it's 0.0039% of circulating supply. No, so the narrative that results in some sort of supply shock dynamic, I don't agree with that. And so Zach Rector wrote supply shock dynamics for XRP coming into play, 2 million XRP and AMM pools already. So I do think this is going to be impactful over the long haul, but is there something that's going to happen this market cycle that will be of particular note that would push the price of XRP higher? Like this specifically? No, I don't think so. And look, happy to be wrong. If there's some sort of supply shock and I see that, I will happily admit I'm wrong. I have no trouble admitting when I'm wrong. I'm just telling you what I believe to be the case. That's it. But I don't marry myself to opinions. My opinions change over time. You know, I'm not like the stuff that I was saying when I started this channel half a decade ago. Some of it's the same, but not all of it. If you've been listening to me since back then, you may have picked up on that. But my opinions on all sorts of things, including Bitcoin, have shifted to a certain degree. It's natural progression, right? But I really do not think that this, especially this market cycle, we're going to see anything even close to that. So, and also, so there was a response to that post on X from Artur, and he is the CEO and co-founder of XP Market, and he wrote, "This is still nothing since, smiley face. Trust lines have more XRP locked than AMM. Let's see how it plays out." And he's right, and that is indeed the case. And you can see this chart. Since the amendment fix, yeah. For those of you look at the screen, you can see that's just like rocket to the upside. So it is real adoption, and I love to see this. And again, it's going to help to ensure the long-term viability of XRP and the XRP ledger. But where it's at right now, just several days or so in, supply shock, no. Sorry, that's a little bit much. Here's a headline from the Crypto Basic. XRP may soar 942% to $5.20 after Bitcoin halving. So look, I don't even need to read the article. I just wanted to make the point that the halving has ultimately nothing to do with this. The halving doesn't even matter. So even if we see some sort of volatility on the day the halving occurs, and we're just a few days away from that, mind you, you know what that would mean? It's just humans reacting to a date that in theory is important. But in terms of it shifting in some sort of dramatic way, supply and demand dynamics, and then as a result of that, it's going to hit XRP in a positive way, I do not buy that for a moment. Because the vast majority of Bitcoin that is going to be bought and sold, it already exists. So if you cut the new supply in half, well, it doesn't matter because almost all of it's already out in the wild. It doesn't matter. There's no way it matters. So that's going to hit XRP. So then after the halving, now XRP jumps 942% to $5.20. No, the halving is not an impact. And I'm all on board with the idea of XRP hitting a new all-time high and entering price discovery. Obviously, that's the bet that I'm making, even though nobody knows for sure what's going to happen. I'm just saying the halving has nothing to do with it. Here's a post from chart analyst Greg Crypto, and he's talking about the XRP BTC pair, which, haters of XRP will say looks abysmal, but I say when it looks abysmal, that means it's actually looking pretty good because these are the moments of maximum opportunity. So here's what Greg Crypto wrote. XRP BTC YOLO band. You only live once. Can you spot the 2017 XRP BTC fractal aligning here? I see it. Do you? Stay steady. 0.0001857 is on the horizon. So we're talking about XRP priced in Bitcoin there. It's look, Historically, this is what has happened. What it's just not going to this time, and XRP is just not going to participate, but the rest of the market's going to go. No, I do not buy that for a second. I think Greg Crypto is correct about this, and it's going to go ballistic. That's my expectation. Now, of course, you do get people like Peter Brandt, who have XRP derangement syndrome, unfortunately, an otherwise insightful and intelligent human says stupid stuff about XRP. And here's, by the way, I'll pull this up real quick too. This is just TradingView XRP BTC pair. This is the 1 month here. And you can see we did hit a new bottom, a few days ago. It's been up since then. I don't know if that's the final bottom, but eventually the market historically has always found one, and then it blazes to the upside. So we keep hoping that each new low is the bottom, but eventually one of them will be. So the idea is what matters, even if it's not this one, and maybe it is this one, but it doesn't matter. We're in bull mode. The asset class moves in tandem. But anyway, the headline here, XRP v BTC, legendary trader Peter Brandt's cryptic comment sparks intrigue. And I don't need to read the article, let's just get to the meat of it here. On April 12th, he shared this post. And again, he's one of the most well-known analysts in all of crypto. And he's got 723,900 followers on X. For a reason. People value his perspective. How is he consistently wrong about XRP, though, in terms of what it's going to do? Consistently. So he said, headed to Antarctica, XRP BTC. Right! And then it suddenly isn't. In fact, somebody responded to him and wrote, or to rephrase, to a level where XRP begins to outperform Bitcoin historically. Exactly! Spot on! But he just doesn't want that to be true. He doesn't want to say it like that. He just wants to paint the narrative that this is bad for XRP and XRP's trash. Because that's what he believes. And he's disastrously wrong about that. And so this is going to age like a fine milk. And so Peter Brandt responded to that and said, yep, or to put it another way, to a level where not a single buyer has a profit. Well, that's obviously not true because I'm in profit. My average buy-in price was 25 cents roughly. He's just saying stuff that isn't true because he has XRP derangement syndrome. He suffers from XRP derangement syndrome. It's a real thing, folks. And it's completely absurd. Otherwise intelligent and insightful people say the dumbest crap about XRP. And why? Because reasons, folks. Because reasons. I'm not a financial advisor. You should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo.